Me after eating an apple and drinking some water X. Disciplined lifestyle. Yeah, that's cool and all, but have you taken a mirror selfie in Feather McGraw's actual prison mirror? I found someone's wallet OMW home from work. Luckily, their address was inside. Well done you, on losing your wallet. Here's your wallet back. I left everything inside, except the $20 note that I used on this card. Bacon, eggs, some mini donuts, and a stamp. Sorry. Landlords be like, you left a sock under the sofa. I'm keeping the £600 deposit. Hear me out. Weatherspoons. Bring back quality television. No idea what bin it is tomorrow. Neighbors know that I rely on them to make the first bin move, yet not one bin out yet. Bin mind games, long night ahead. I just wanted a cup of tea, but then I asked if anyone else wanted tea, and now I work in catering. Name a bigger downgrade. Ha 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 sound. My name is Connor. I like playing with Lego and eating MASH. England bacon, cheer. He will never be forgotten. Harold Godwinson, last Saxon King of England, killed 1410, 1066, R.I.P. Honestly don't know how to earn that 5th star. Dr. Lewis saved my life. When I let someone through in traffic and they don't give me a little wave. You ever told someone where you live and they reply, oh, not too far then? Too far for what? You to drop me off at KFC cause I'm not seeing you, mate. Carrying an acoustic guitar probably isn't the best disguise. Ed Sheeran lookalike forced to wear disguise after constantly being mistaken for Star. I've deleted the dating apps. I have officially given up. If a man wants me, he's gonna have to woo me in Aldi. Game over. I've had tart for over 5 months and have tried every single type of bowl and water fountain to make her drink water with no luck. I finally lost my Eshake tea and just put an actual water glass out. This diva went right up and drank it. Why do we call it Big Tesco's, but we don't do the same with other supermarkets? Heartbreaking. Chinese buffet. You have been cut off, please leave quietly and no one will know. It has been a pleasure to serve you, but it is time for you to leave for the night. Wouldn't mind being a postman for a bit, especially during the summer. Working 9-3, no night shifts, Sundays off, just walking around putting letters through doors. Never see a raging postie either, always just strolling about in their cargo shorts living their best life. Gordon Ramsay's daughter is savage. What's it like being the daughter of the best chef in the world? But Jamie Oliver's not my dad. Mad to think there's kids nowadays who don't know about the old notes. It's always the people you least expect. Footage has emerged of Snoop Dogg smoking a joint before going on to perform at the Super Bowl LVI halftime show. Watch it below. My favorite part of Kitchen Nightmares is when the people who applied to be on Kitchen Nightmares are surprised when Gordon tells them their kitchen is a nightmare. Sumo wrestlers cycling on Park Lane is a sight to behold. Putting the unknown number into Google instead of ringing it back. How Towie made it to a 20-second series and the In-Betweeners only got 3 is a disgrace. My husband is a lighting electrician, and I just found out his group text is called WhatsApp. Came home around 12 today with a roll and Pringles, and my ma was like, "But Emma, we're having a barbecue later." Okay, Ma, oddly enough, think I'll be able to eat twice in one day. Cheers. Do you ever see someone's name or face and just think, fuck off? Got a really bad habit of shouting, "You're welcome" at people when they don't say thank you. Why is it so awkward walking back after you bowl in bowling? Seen a little old man sitting alone in Wetherspoons. He couldn't use the Wetherspoons app and staff ignored him over 15 mins. Poor old fella got dressed up too. We bought him 2 pints and sat him closer to us for bit chat. What a grateful old man at 79, he used to spray planes. He ain't spoken to anyone in months. Look after your elderly. Grateful Dutch old people. Good karma. Have you ever been so late you just decide to take your time instead? A big no to sleeping with any sort of light on in the room. Even the red dot on the TV drives me insane. Having a boyfriend is great because I always have someone to gossip to, and he won't tell anyone because he wasn't listening in the first place. When your head hits the pillow tonight, remind yourself that you are all right. You are doing a geek job. Be patient with yourself and remember that big things are achieved not all at once, but one day at a time. My grandpa is unhinged. I hope you're recovering well. Was doing well until phone went off at 0200 AM. Woke up hurriedly, got tangled in the bedsheet. Fell off the bed. Stepped in an accidental dog wet spot. Slipped and crashed into a door. Reeled backward and broke out a window. Neighbor thought I was a burglar and called cops. I was arrested and booked for indecent exposure. Had to pay $100 bail. Paid Uber $50 to drive me home. Finally got back to the house and flopped down on my couch while thinking I feel so blessed to have a granddaughter who loves me enough to send me a text at 2 in the AM smile. I'm never gonna get a girlfriend, am I? Tell me your best joke. There was a man, right, who loved tractors so much, literally obsessed with them. This guy fucking loved tractors, lived for them basically anyway. One day he fell off his tractor, broke his leg, and never went on one again. A few years later, the man came home from the pub with a couple of friends of his friends, only to find his house was filled with smoke. He took in a massive breath and blew all the smoke out of his house. One mate said to him, "How the fuck did you do that?" And he replied, "I'm an ex-tractor fan." Some guy from the TV license knocked on my nan's door today and she said she doesn't have a telly. The guy said, "Yeah, but you've got an aerial on your roof." And she replied, "Well, I've got a pint of milk in the fridge. Doesn't mean I've got a cow in the kitchen," and slammed the door shut on him. My little brother's texts to his now ex-girlfriend.